way to diag another car for another customer. It's sunny outside, but boy is it cold. Alright, well, I'll see you guys when we get there. Took this customer's truck on a test drive, and it's starting to sound like lifters and a few other things, so I'm going to talk to her real quick and see what happens. So on that 2007 Suburban, we went ahead and picked it up. She really wants the work done. We got it here. We're going to do some further diagnosis to it and let her know what we need to do. Well, the exhaust sound's not as loud as it used to be. A little bit quieter. That's only because all the metal expanded. And I don't see any more white puffy smoke like it was doing last night. But that's only because of all the fluids and everything getting in the cylinders when I pulled the heads. Well, we're on our way to deliver said vehicle. So far, no issues at the moment, which is good. Really wish we had taken care of the head like I really wanted to, the proper way of taking care of the head, but she wanted it at least drivable, so drivable it is. How long? Cannot guarantee that. Make sure that paper doesn't fall. Again. I want to go home and go to sleep. A lot of people are asking, what happened to your footage? I was able to take some pictures and at least get that done. I had enough room on my phone before it died. And then after that, I hustled and get it done. My phone can only last so long. It died. And it was 38 degrees last night in the shop. It was freezing cold. And I was not in the mood. I was just trying to hurry. I was trying to get things done. And yeah. I just topped it off with water. I know I didn't top it all the way off yesterday, so I got more coolant back in it. And you guys want to know a fun fact? When I went to pull the heads off, I totally forgot to drain the damn fluid, and guess what? I had fluid all over, coolant all over the place. Oh my God, it's bright. Anyways, let's do this test drive. Got sick from working all night last night. It's cold. But yeah, that sounds that damn exhaust leak. But there's nothing I can do about it because we couldn't send the head out. Are you staying here? something. Definitely need some tires on this thing. Alright, we're going to pause the video here because at this point is when I was told that need to get it done by tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And there's no way that was going to happen because I can't get the heads sent off to the machine shop to make sure the heads are not defective or anything. And during this course, I explained to my office girl, my wife, that there's broken bolts to the exhaust manifold on the head, which tells me with the noise that it was making, the exhaust leaking, making that noise, whoever she took it to charged her $500. They took and over tightened all those bolts to get that noise to go away. Now the noise has gotten worse, and there's no gasket in between there. So I had to grab a gasket, back what bolts were left holding it on, put it in there, bolt it back up, and still didn't help. She brought me this paper here from, I don't know who it was, but they said one of the issues with this thing was an ignition coil. So we went out, got our ignition coil, put it on, no big deal. We replaced number 7 because the code reader, the code scanner, said it was number 7 misfire. So number 7 was a misfire, so we went ahead and replaced number 7. Fired it up, ran okay. Tore it down, and I had to work through the night to get it put back together. Mind you, no parts were sent to the machine shop to have any of this checked out. It is now what would be considered tomorrow. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got in, and I'm going to take it for another test drive. So like this particular job, she still wanted the lifters done because someone else told her the lifters need to be done. Told me, when I did call her and tell her, hey, I don't think it's the lifters. She still wanted them done because someone else mentioned it before. And yeah, it's not the lifters. A lot of customers I've had, a lot of them have gotten mad. They're like, man, why is it taking so long for my vehicle to be done? Well, I did have to order your parts, and if your parts are either back ordered or they're over on the East Coast or whatever, it takes time for the parts to get here. And a lot of them get mad because the car will just sit outside, and they get mad because you've had the car for a week. How come it's not done? I don't have the parts. I don't stock parts for every car known to man in here, period. So when you order parts, an estimated time, I always say a week. Sometimes they get here before then, sometimes they don't. I don't control the mail. I don't control the services that they offer. I don't. So it's out of my control. One other thing I do want to throw in there. So the job I quoted her was for 12 hours. And a lot of people don't understand that the 12 hours is how much time you're actually spending on it. Not when the vehicle shows up, not when it's, parts show up. It's got nothing to do with that. It's the time you spend on it. So now, if I did have time and I sent the heads out to be resurface checked and all that good stuff that they do with the heads, then that doesn't count towards the 12 hours. As soon as I get it back from them, we put it together, that starts the time all over. Like right now, with having that exhaust leak that she's got here, I can almost guarantee you maybe she's got a burnt valve, cracked head, something's wrong with this head. And with the bolts being over tightened, they could have cracked the bolt. They could have cracked the head with over tightening them. The possibilities are endless. But because she's starting a new job, I don't know. Other than not sending the heads out, maybe there's a cracked head. Like I said, maybe there's a cracked head, and because it wasn't sent out properly, because of the short amount of time that everyone thinks that they're quoted, they should get it in that time. So it doesn't work that way, period. All right, so now that it's cooled back down, I'm still extremely tired. I went through all night till about 4 in the morning working on this thing. Putting it back together was not right. Not sending it out and putting it back together, not cool. But it is what it is now. As you can tell, that job is done. It's delivered. Customer test drove it, and everything's good. We talked about it. We have a plan for the future with some more issues that she has. I'm actually going to close up today. I'm extremely tired, and then I got some engines to work at, engines to look. I got a bottom end on a old school 350 that I have to look at. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm tired. Now the truly fun part is cleaning everything up. Should have just done it all in trash, but I didn't, because I couldn't. I'm not good at basketball. But I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. Motor by Motor, which I got a lot of their stuff over there. Finish Line Factory. So if you guys need any of your fittings for your fuel lines, oil lines, it doesn't matter what it is, hit me up and I'll get you a fat ass discount. I got some other sponsors that are popping up, which I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. And right now, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to try to take me a little nap. Maybe I'll get on some Xbox and play some BO6. I don't know. We'll do something. But see you guys later. Hey guys, it's Jason or Otter, whatever you want to call me, here at Oddballs, also known as J&J Automotive. I'm looking for some particular cars, and I got brakes for them. So I'm reaching out to anybody out there that has 1989 Chevy S10 two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, 1982 Celica, 1993 Honda Accord, I believe. I think either Civic or Accord. If you guys are curious about how you can get these brakes for free, DM me and let's talk. Hello.